You haven't been in here since?
I don't think so.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's about time
I
your
didn't
name
want to
got
leave it.
called.
I was like scared.
Okay, let's go to the opening statement from Coach,
Yeah.
and then we'll move to questions for the players.
Yeah, I didn't think that was our prettiest game, but we found a way to get it done, and a little bit of a odd time to play for our team. We usually play at either 2 or 6, and to play at 11 was definitely different. But I thought we weathered it and handled it well. And what a great crowd it was out there for field trip day, and that was a lot of fun, I think, for the players and all of us to be able to showcase our sport in front of a bunch of little kids running around. So overall, a good day.
For both of you guys, what's it been like to see that crowd, and especially a game like this, a big rivalry matchup between Boston University? What was that like, getting a feel for yourself in the first period?
At a home game, it's definitely something we're not really used to. I feel like the only time we've had a crowd similar to that was last year's Beanpot final game. So I think it was really fun for everyone to experience that, especially when we scored. Just having like our home crowd just cheering for us was really cool.
Yeah, I think just going off what she said and also what Kinger said, I think it's pretty cool to see all the kids in the stands and stuff like that, and just shows the younger generation that the women's side of the game is just as important, and just bringing them all to this instead of like a men's game or something like that just shows kind of both sides of the playing field, which is super cool.
Gabby, you obviously had a lot of scoring opportunities this season. Some have gone in, some haven't. How do you keep that even keel and find yourself in these positions to have these opportunities to score as many goals?
Well, I definitely think it has to do with the other people I'm on the ice with. Like, it's definitely not a solo effort. I'm lucky to be playing with really good line mates, so they always put me in really good positions to score. Even the D, they always give me nice passes or, like, nice tips, so give credit to them for that.
And Abby, obviously a big matchup against BU. It felt like there was a lot of pushing, shoving, physicality. How do you, as a captain, one of the captains, keep the teammates and yourself at an even keel and not let the emotions get the best of you in a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think just sticking to what we know, keep pushing them, keep running our forecheck, doing things that we know how to do, and just sticking to our game plan is kind of how we roll. So, yeah, I think just reminding people to stay in the game, whether we go up or down a goal, it's no big deal. We know how to come back. So just keeping our head in the game.
And for Gabby, can you walk me through that last goal that you guys up 4-3? What was going through your head?
Basically, we were getting pucks on net, and you kind of just stop in front instead of going by the net, and I kind of just stood there waiting for it, and it bounced right to my stick, put it in, and then hope to stay offsides.
Any more questions for the players? You guys know.
Thanks.
Coach, just to follow up on that last point, obviously the officials took a long time to look at that fourth goal. What was the conversation like when they came out? What did they say to you?
I think there was a little bit of trouble with the feed, and I think our replay was having kind of going in and out all game. But so I think that was the main thing. I don't know if they were able to see the whole play. But obviously it was close. I knew it was close from as soon as it went in the zone. I wasn't sure what had happened. So. Yeah.
Can you talk about the resilience of your team today, just fighting back every time? It felt like there was BU scored. It felt like they were going to take momentum, but you guys found a way to keep it on your side?
Yeah, I thought even in a game that we were struggling a little bit to kind of get the flow going for our team. I'm happy with the way we battled through that, because that's not always easy to kind of feel like you're fighting it all the time, And so I think they did a good job of staying patient, and we've been able to pop a couple in here in the third period in the last couple of games. So, hopefully we can spread that out over 3 full periods. But it's good to see, 5 different players scored. I think every those 3 lines of the 4 scored goals today, and it's nice to see that spread.
Talked about the 3 of the 4 lines. Can you just talk about that 4th line? It looked like Kylie Erickson was flying today. It looked like everybody on that line was doing the nitty-gritty work to keep.
Yeah, I thought they were really good today. And that's it's a tough role to be in. They're not out, as much as maybe some of the other lines, but they grind it out. They're hard to play against. I thought Kylie had a great game. She had a good shot on net there. she's so fast and can use her speed, and I think that's what we saw today from her.
What changes do you think you guys made well, like during the first period and the other two periods that helped you guys get ahead and like?
Yeah, I think well, you know, with Smig's goal, I thought we were able to capitalize on that opportunity. That was a good one for us. We were down 2-1. We have a 2-on-1. We've had quite a few odd man rushes and we haven't been able to finish, so it was nice for that for her to finish there on that 2-on-1. And just trying to clean things up. Like I felt like everything was bobbly today. You know, we were turning pucks over a little bit in vulnerable areas that I thought we could have been a little bit better at. And we talked about it through the game, and you know, overall, I thought they did a good job as the game went on.
Want to ask you about Kate Ham finally getting that goal. It feels like she had a nice little relief as she was through the line. What's it been like to see her kind of continue to battle and then finally get rewarded for it?
Yeah, you know, it's hard to do that. She's a kid that likes to score goals. That's her nature, is to be an offensive forward, right? And to be able to pop some goals in for us. And I think for her this year, she's been trying to see more of the game as opposed to just that, because if you focus too much on that, you know, it can get hard, right? So I think she has done a great job of learning the whole game and being better on the defensive side and being better on the forecheck and little things like that. And I think that's what's helped her kind of, you know, be able to put that one in today. I mean, she had a couple of good goals during practice on a you know, a 1-on-0 drill that we did the other day. So it was nice to see her pop one in there too.